Right, so this is lot A. I know you're not all here to bid for it, but I wish you were. Let me just go back to my catalogue. Right, so lot A, I'll try and just briefly go through a few of the relevant points. It's flats 1 to 65 Okehampton Close, North Finchley, on behalf of the Foyle Foundation. First time on the market for over 70 years. You'll see it's an unbroken block with 2 road frontages. You'll see the breakdown of the 65 flats. Built in the 30s, modern style, with a grass tennis court at the time. I won't go through how many blocks, the garages, etc. I think the key to it is the planning. They commissioned a scheme for an extra 46 units, and you'll see what they could be, whether built on the tennis court, the garages, in the roof space. I mentioned the purchaser may be subject to stamp duty relief, you know, for MDR, and also a charity or social landlords may qualify for 100% relief. You've got to take your own advice on that. If someone wants to register, they can come and deal with my partner here. We'll consider it at this late moment. Just to let you know a bit of history about it, I couldn't find too much, but it was named after Okehampton, which had a castle in Devon, which was built just after 1066, because the Devonians revolted against William the Conqueror. They wouldn't accept that he'd taken over England. And I was at Bayeux 2 weeks ago and saw the tapestry, and recommend any of you should go there to see it in the future. It's amazing. What a piece of evidence. In France, of course it was. Yes, of course. So you've got the flats, you've seen the addendum, you know about the income. 2 3/4 acres would make 2 football pitches and 41 doubles courts at tennis. So just in case any of you are thinking, if David Lloyd is here and thinking of rebuilding that in the future. So it's lot A. The registered bidders have got their bidding card. If we approve someone at the last minute, that's for me to decide on behalf of the client that I will accept that person's bid if I know them and realise they're bona fide. So, lot A, who would like to start me off with an opening bid? Anyone would like to be a bold bid of, say, 20 million to start? Right. So can we start at 15, can we say? I've got 2 at 15. I'll take 15 from you and 15.5 million from you, sir. I've got 16 from Mr. F at 16 million pounds. Anyone now for 16.5 million pounds? I've got 16,250,000 pounds. 16.5 from Mr. F at 16,500,000 pounds. At 16,500,000, 16,750,000 and 17 million pounds at 17 million. Anyone else in excess of 17 million pounds? Is that 17.5, sir? 17, can I just see your number? I only need to see it myself. 17,250 is bid of 54. At 17,250,000 pounds, and now I've got 17,500,000 pounds from bidder 74. At 17,500,000 pounds is bidder 74. Another 250, sir? Yes? 17,750,000 pounds is the bidder number 54. at 17,750,000. 18 million pounds, sir. 18 million pounds is now bidder 74. At 18 million is bidder 74. It's your bid, sir. 18 million pounds. Another 250 anywhere? I've got 18 million pounds at the back, and I don't need to tell you I will sell if there's no better bid. 18,100,000 pounds is now from bidder 54. You got that right? 18,100,000 is bidder 54. Okay. 18,200,000 pounds is bidder 74. Bidder 74. 18 million. Can I just see the previous page? Keep that in front. Yes. 18,200,000 is bidder. Now bidder 54. 18,300,000. 18,300,000. Okay. Bidder 54. Another 100,000. That's 18,400,000. Bidder 74. $18,500,000. Bidder 54. Bids on the left at 18,500,000. There, at 18,500,000 for the first time. At 18,500,000, 18,600,000 at the back from bidder 74. No, 18,600,000 at the back is bidder 74 for the first time. And 50,000. That's 18,650,000 is bidder 73. 18,650,000 for the first time in the front row. At 18,650,000 for the second time. It's a new bidder. Can I see the bidder number, sir? Don't show me your credit card. For bidder 55. Bidder 55 is now 18,700,000 pounds. Okay, sir? Yes? Yes? I'm acknowledging your bid. It's 18,700,000 pounds is against you. And another 50 at the front is bidder 73 is 18,750,000. And another 50 is bidder 55 is 18,800,000 pounds. And another 50 in the front row is 18,850,000 pound is bidder 73. Another 50 at the back is 18,900,000 pounds from bidder 55. Another 50, yes, 18,950,000 is bidder 73. You presume you're going to go to the round figure, so easy for the deposits. Yes, so that's 19 million pounds is bidder 55. And 10,000 pounds is 19,010,000 pounds is bidder 73. Would you like to go the 50? Yes. So that's 19,050,000 pounds is bidder 55. And another 10. So that's 19,060,000 is bidder 73. 19,1. So that's 19,100,000 is bidder 55. Another 10 is £19,110,000, is bidder 73. You'll go to the 50, so that's 19,150,000, is bidder 55. And another 10 is 19,160,000, is bidder 73. And you're going to the £19,200,000, is bidder 55. And another 10,000 is £19,210,000, is bidder 73. And you'll go 19,250,000, is bidder 55. And 19,260,000 is bidder 73. 19,300,000 is bidder 55. 19,310,000 is bidder 73. And 19,350,000 is bidder 55. 19,500,000 is bidder 73. Do you want to make it £20 million? Lend you a fiver. I've got £19,500,000 in the front row. For the first time, another 50. So that's £19,550,000 from bidder 55. 50 or 10? 50. 10. 19,560,000 is bidder 73. You'll go to the round, so that's £19,600,000 is bidder 55. Ganug, one more. Another 10,000 is 19,610,000 is bidder 73. 19,650,000 is bidder 55. Another 10,000 is 19,660,000 is bidder 73. 19,700,000 is bidder 55. £19,710,000 is bidder 73. 19,750,000 is bidder 55. 19,760,000 is bidder 73. 19,800,000 is bidder 55. 19,810,000 is bidder 73. And 19,850,000 is bidder 55. 19,860,000 bidder 73. 19,900,000 is bidder 55. I've got 19,900,000 at the back of the room. £20 million is bidder 73. At £20 million, for the first time at £20 million, is that another 50? So that's £20,050,000 from bidder 55. Ganug? £20,050,000 at the back of the room for the first time. Anyone else? £20,050,000 for the second time. £20,050,000 for the third and last times. There's someone waving. If you'd like to come forward, is bidder number 28. So is that another £50,000? Lucky you're tall. Lucky I know you, but it'd be nice if you came a bit closer. So that's bidder number 28 is £20,100,000. At 20,100,000 is at the back of the room. Another 50. So that's 20,150,000 is bidder 55. That's £20,200,000 is bidder 28. So that's £20,200,000 at the very back of the room. For the first time, for the second time, another 50. So that's 20,250,000 is bidder 55. £20,300,000 is bidder 28. For the first time at 20,300,000, for the second time at 20 million and another 50. So that's 20,350,000, bidder 55. Another 10. £10,000. That's 20,360,000 is bidder 28. And you'll round, could you sit down, sir, at the front? And you'll round off the 50, so that's 20,400,000 is bidder 55. Another 10? Another 10. 20,410,000, bidder 28. For the first time, at 20,410,000 for the second time, 25. So that's £20,425,000 is bidder 55. It's 20,425,000. It is 20,425,000. Yes. I'll take 5 if you like at the back, but I've got £20,425,000 for the first time. 20,425,000 for the second time, and £20,425,000 for the third and last time. Sold. What can I do? Thanks. Thanks. Thanks for the underbidders. 20 minutes.